Superbon is the first ever one featherweight kickboxing world champion. The Thai legend secured the prestigious title by knocking out fellow striking superstar Giorgio Petrosyan in the second round of the devastating first strike main event. Petrosyan pressured Superbon early, but the Thai star countered with this. Superbon put Petrosyan to sleep, all the way to sleep. In the wild exchange, the doctor pumped out a jab and a straight left. But Superbon moved backward, and in a flash, it was over. The vicious head kick shattered the Armenian-Italian's jaw, at which point the referee jumped in to wave off the action. The victory bumped Superbon's record to 112-34, and it also makes him the first person to defeat and KO kickboxing's featherweight GOAT, Petrosyan, in 7 years. In the quarterfinals of ONE's Featherweight Kickboxing World Grand Prix, Marat Grigorian toppled Andy Souwer by TKO in the second round and sent the Dutch icon into retirement. Grigorian's punching power was just too much, and in the end, it was a stiff jab that floored the kickboxing legend. Souwer power was in some pain on the canvas and couldn't make it back to his feet. He later said that his shin felt like it was burning, but he was getting beat up. When the 38-year-old veteran stepped forward for a jab, Grigorian caught him coming in and sent an emotional Souwer off into the sunset.
24 years already as a professional. Whoa. 24 years as a professional. All my life. And to end like this is pretty difficult. Especially that I know that my wife and my kids and my family are watching.
The Dutchman's time fighting in ONE towards the end of his career was a mixed bag, with a lone win over China's Zhang Chunyu. But before then, Souwer was a two-time K1 World Max champ, a four-time shootboxing world tournament winner, and he now retires with a record of 161, 22-1. It's just a shame he couldn't add a ONE world title to his name.
And I want to thank everybody. It's too short, it's too emotional right now to thank everybody. But I think what is really important now is that the future looks bright with Marat in the top in the last four, and some other great fighters. Almost all they are former opponents. So I think it's time to say goodbye, guys.
In another featherweight Grand Prix matchup, Sitthichai Sitsongpyeong outlasted Typhoon Özcan to take a split decision. With the fight as close as can be entering the third round, Sitthichai turned it up a gear, mixing up his attacks with kicks, punches, and heavy knees. Özcan remained on the back foot and patiently waited for an opportunity to counter, but it never came, and Sitthichai advanced to the semifinals as a serious favorite. It took Chingiz Alazov 39 seconds to dismantle 2019 tournament finalist Sami Sana. It all started with this thudding head kick. AK-47 did well to remain standing, but Chingiz smelt blood and went for the kill. He quickly threw everything but the kitchen sink at him before a vicious shot to the kidneys finished the job. David Kiria weathered an early storm from Enrico Kell to secure a TKO in the dying seconds of the opening round and book his spot in the semis. The Georgian made the Hurricane look like a soft wind, sending him to the canvas 3 times before the referee saw enough and stepped in. And in the only non-Grand Prix matchup of the night, Rade Opacic made it 3 wins in a row as he beat the brakes off Patrick Schmid. The Serbian powerhouse landed this flush knee before securing a second-round KO that no doubt left the big Swiss questioning his life choices. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you want more fight sports in your life, just hit the subscribe button.